I thought in the spirit of role-playing I would have my breakfast while my character wakes up and has his breakfast.
How can Elda hate the Dark Elves when she knows so little about them?
I still can't believe Isabella's gone. She was such a helpful young lass.
What are you doing in my room? Get out. Bunch of perverts. Oh, it's Captain. I've heard of you.
Because I used to be a sailor.
Let's have a word, since you've been watching me while I
I
sleep.
lost my family years ago. Truth is, I don't really know what keeps me going.
Is it, sex? Shagging?
If you're looking to pass the time, you can give Calixto a few septims and gawk at whatever oddity he's come across lately.
Calixto.
If you're in need of goods, there's a market. If it's a soft bed and a hot meal you're after, there's Candlehearth Hall.
Which we are currently standing in. You funny, silly man. A Weetabix.
Terrible shame that. Seems we have a killer on the loose here in Windhelm. He's claimed 3 victims that I know of, though maybe there's more that haven't been found yet. All lovely ladies too. Let's hope the gods find that demon soon and introduce him to the headman's axe.
Bet it's you. With your dirty beard.
Well, nothing. At least not anymore. Folk just call me that because of what I used to do. I was a sailor for many a year. I made my coin as a trader, and in time, I bought my own ship. When I retired here in Windhelm, most folk already knew me as Captain Lonely-Gale, and the name just stuck. There's an author named Adonato staying at the inn. He's published a few works of historical fiction. The clans Shattershield and Cruelsea see most of the gold that passes through the city. And obviously you have Ulfric, the Jarl and future High King. Oh, and that busybody Viola Giordano. She's got her nose in everyone's business, which I guess is one way of being prominent.
Viola Giordano is the one that I need to do the ring thing. Do the ring thing. Might do that now, actually.
Fair winds and calm seas.
That's you, isn't it?
That's
Oh no,
I
you
lost my twin sister.
Shattershield. Yeah, do I need to eat? Yeah, I'm thirsty. And
Mind you don't get fresh with Suzanne.
I'm thirsty,
Food for the thirsty,
love.
Food for the hungry.
What should I have for breakfast? Oh, I fancy a rabbit stew. Rabbit stew and milk
Enjoy
for
your stay.
breakfast. So my plan for today is to get out there, get the rest of this, buy some pelts, get the rest of this armor, go and get around on the good side of that dark elf, because we need friends in low places.
We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.
And he might have access to sort of all kinds of stuff, you never know.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Wow, what a bunch of assholes. I feel like I want to get in with these oppressed people because...
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
No, I don't hate your people.
You've come to the wrong city then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you. Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one. Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
It sounds like we can maybe help each other. It's getting cold again. It's getting cold. Maybe I need a cloak. What time is it? Just really constantly looking at his watch, my guy.
Spare a coin for an old woman, my lord.
Well, fair enough. I know what it's like to be cold
Oh,
and...
thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
The divines smile on a charitable soul.
Would like a backpack, which is bear pelt and leather strips.
Need some metal hammer? Of course I am. What do I look like, a tavern wench? Don't let my words cut you too deep. I've just been working the forge too hard, trying to set this sword right.
Sword?
Jarl wants it to look like an ancient blade. High Queen Fridis ruled over Windhelm in the Second Era. Her sword was legendary. Getting a real sword would be even better than making a copy. But no one wants to risk getting it from its resting place. If you find that sword, traveler, I'd be grateful.
I'm just a traveller. I mean, do you ask everyone to go and get this feckin' sword? What have you got for sale? How's your steel?
Every bit as sharp as what you'll find in Whiterun. I respect Yorland, but he has the good fortune to work the Skyforge. Something about the fires. Their steel just holds tighter. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, sort of. Does this war mean good business?
I don't see these troubles as business. This is a labor of honor. To bring Ulfric his rightful glory, I would hammer 1,000 shields. Shore's bones. I might just have to.
Can I make? I would like a woodcutter's axe, for which I need 2 iron ingots and some deadwood. What's his name? My friend the Dark Elf had some iron. Hang on, what have these people got for sale?
Have you ever lost
I'd travel
anyone
more,
close?
but who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days? Just got here from the Somerset Isles. Lots of opportunity in Skyrim.
Elf.
It was difficult at first. The Nords of this city are at best suspicious of outsiders. But in time, I made the right friends and proved myself useful enough that they don't give me trouble anymore. The Dark Elves are too proud and naive to understand the way things truly are, and so they continue to dwell in that slum.
Well, I'm running out of stuff fairly quick, aren't I? Barely got any money left. Bear pelt, deer hide. Oh, I've got my fur braces, that's good. Travel cloak fur. Or fur boots. Fur boots, which means I don't think I'm going to be able to make the fur cloak, but I can buy one. I think I can buy one. Oh, jeez, I'm freezing. Let's get inside. Get inside. I'm not used to the cold. I'm not used to it. It's making me dizzy. Oh. Get by the fire. Oh, very cold. Very cold. As soon as you press the bloody thing, it goes off. Oh. Ah, I like the animation. That's kind of cool. And it appears to crash the game, which is a shame. Never mind, never mind. Warm. I'm very warm. Yeah, looking more prepared now. See if I can run some errands and make some money.
Townsfolk call me captain because I used to be a sailor.
And maybe I can buy some more pelts and things.
Everything you see is grown at my family's own Hollyfrost farm. Fresh and filling. I also do a little herb growing. The court wizard, Woundfirth, pays us to plant a little nightshade. Who knows what he uses it for. Hey, could you deliver this bottle of nightshade extract to Woundfirth?
I was wondering if you still have
Thanks.
any associates in the shipping profession.
I'm a dark elf and I live in Windhelm, so yes, I live in the Grey Quarter.
Cooking pot? I want that. Let's deliver that thing for what's his... because I know where he is. I think he's downstairs in the main place. What's his face, the Undying? Where are you?
Algrove won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country...
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
So there's a big healthy dose of plot. It's interesting starting up here and not on the main quest line. You just kind of stumble across things.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? You've come to the right place then. Speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your past stays in the past. And you fight for me with honor and integrity. We'll welcome you into our ranks.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Just can't help but be slightly comical. Oh well. He says that in response to most things. Ready for breakfast? Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
I'd be a lot
Should we
warmer and
go,
a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Yeah. Hi, old dude.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true. Ah, yes, the extract. Good. Poisonous, of course, but it has its uses. I suppose you want something for your trouble? Here.
250
Spells
gold?
and incantations. For those with the talent to cast them.
Lots of stuff. Creates a hovering light. I like the candlelight stuff. I like all the basic spells. Little tinkerer wizard. What have I got right now?
Strength and steel are well and good, but
Flames and healing. At novice.
magic is the true power in this world.
True.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
Classic.
Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Right, let's go and find out where this woman lives. Who has got the Plant Viola's gold ring in Viola Giordano's house.
My job's simple enough. The dead don't really complain much. Luckily, Windhelm is cold, so the dead don't rot as quickly. Sometimes the burial has to wait for the ground to thaw, though. Come, I haven't got all day.
I'm just trying to say hello. God's sake.
Hear my prayers, Akatosh, and grant peace to these two parties.
Oh, this looks like a nice area. I can't get in there yet. That's fine. Can you get around the back? Probably not.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, Grimvar. Always with the nonsense. No, of course not. Those are just tales.
Fine, then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child, wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right. I knew it. He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right, I won't deny it, child. What you heard is true. But Aventus Aretino walks a dark path. His actions can lead only to ruin. Now, enough. We will speak no more of this. I am the only friend you need.
Do you know my father? He's really important. He even
You
talks
sound
to
like
the
Anakin
dolls sometimes.
Skywalker.
His name is Torsten Krulsey. He's really rich, because he owns a farm called Hollyfrost. He
Are
told
you
me
an
once that he
angel?
wanted me to grow up and be a sailor, because that's where all our family names come from. But I don't want to be a sailor or a farmer. I want to be a warrior, the strongest one ever.
You don't look like one.
All right then.
See this? Keep walking, kid. Keep walking. So where's this mad kid's house? He was doing a dark ritual. I'll have a look at there in a minute. I want to do some buying of things.
Sneak that ring back to Viola before we both get caught.
Didn't you have some iron ore? Want that? Deer hide, goat hide. Horse hide. Well, I don't know if a lot of this stuff works, but we shall soon see. Travel cloak fur. I don't mind saying that I'm a little bit confused by some of this stuff. You know, the 3, the 2, what does that mean? What does that mean? I'm not quite sure. Wow, that looks cool. Want the woodcutter's axe. Smelter. Let's make an iron ingot. 1, 2. And some dead wood, which I can do. What is it? Is that one? No, I don't want to do that. Shit. Can spend 1 hour, get chopped deadwood. Need a woodcutter's axe to use this. Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to do. Well, how do I get deadwood to make a lantern? Got a cooking pot? Let's just see if I can gather some branches. So I can make a stone hatchet, which can be used to get chopped deadwood. Let's get the woodcutter's axe. That's pretty cool. I think I'm getting all my gear together.
If you've got some time,
Home sweet home.
stop by my house.
Wonder if I can get her to go somewhere and steal her.
We're the only temple in Skyrim
the key
that
to
can
her
openly
house.
worship Talos.
That'd be good. Can I sleep? Somebody's nicked my bed. I want that bed reserved.
I'll show you
I
to your
found
room.
it. You don't need to show me the way.
For the darkness has
and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborns.
My room again.
night,
Get out,
walk around
you
the Grey Quarter
weird
and met Dim
people.
Grayskin.